everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are at dress number 6. Yes, I have 4 more dresses to go. For those who are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you don't know what I'm speaking about, those who have been tuning in from week to week and subscribers, you already know, and I thank you for coming back. But I am doing a 10-piece summer dress collection series, 5 from indie patterns and 5 from commercial patterns. And so today we have another commercial pattern. You would have just seen my previous caftans, so if you missed those videos, I just did the Simplicity 8505 as well as Decades of Style, the TLC caftan. Make sure you go check both of those videos out. In love. I am in love with all my summer dresses that I have chosen, and so this one is no exception. And I'll just have to say out the gate, you guys, so super easy. But let me share this. 1, if you are looking for a sew along for this particular make, this pattern, McCalls 8413, Unsocial Chris here on YouTube has a full sew along from start to finish. Now the caveat with that, and what I'm going to share with you today, she did use a woven fabric. I used a knit fabric, and so that will be the differences between maybe a couple of things that she mentioned about easing in, because there is the front piece is a big circular piece. I didn't do any of that because I used a knit. So yeah, that is one of the things. But I will say, go check out her video. And so it's a really good, I didn't watch it for the sew along piece because I saw how easy it is, but I did watch it for maybe certain things she may have pointed out about the pattern, which was really good so far, especially when you do the casing and when you're stitching the neckline, hemming everything in place. It's just really easy just to do as she suggested, and I'll talk a little bit about that here. Also, thank you to those who have joined the membership over here on YouTube, the channel. All the members, make sure that you are staying tuned, because the day after you're seeing this video, I believe you're seeing this on a Wednesday for sure, and so Thursday there will be a members only video that will go up. So with some behind the scenes and some different things that I talk about in that. So watch out for that. Members videos go up randomly whenever, you know, they go up. I'm not dedicating a particular day for those at this moment, just to make that part of it a little easier on me. But members, you will get a video come tomorrow, the day after you're seeing this, so make sure you go check that out. And if you're interested in being a member, the join button is down below, and the link is also in the description box. So I use, the pattern does call, you can use a woven or a knit for this pattern. Typically the knit, it suggests is something more stable. It says stable knits, and so I did not do that. Y'all know me. If you've been watching the channel, I kind of throw dice sometime at the different fabrics that I use on certain projects and just see, okay, we're gonna go for it. I'll make whatever adjustment I think I need to make in order for it to fit. So I have the size pack envelope that's from an 18 through a 26, and so because I use this beautiful, in pictures and everything will pop up, this is a beautiful fashion ITY abstract from this is from LA Finch Fabrics, and I do believe at the time I'm recording this, the link will be down below if she has more. It's not an affiliate link or anything, but I believe there is more of this. Fabric is absolutely beautiful. I cut out first, let me tell you, view A. So view A calls for at least between 2 and 3 yards of fabric. I ordered 3 yards because I just wanted to make sure I had enough, and I have enough of that fabric. I think I want to make my go-to TNT, but I want to do a slash and spread to make it more flowy instead of body fitting. So I have enough fabric for that. So anyway, that will be coming at some point, because I do want to, I love this fabric. It is so beautiful, and as you can tell, ITY is draped. It's a nice ITY too, because you all know, for those who don't know, typically I don't like to work with ITYs because they feel they just feel like they would just fray, just overly thin. But this is a really nice ITY. I have to say the weight of this is really nice. I don't know if the website discusses weight of it, but again, I'll leave a link to the fabric down below. The instructions for this are real simple, you guys. 3 pattern pieces, that is it. You have the front, the back, and then you have the pattern piece for the tie, where you get the ruching effect, where you drawstring it up. And so yeah, I cut out, now my measurements are 45 full bust, my waist is 39-40, and the hip is 52. Not the fullest part, I didn't count that for the tummy area, because I was using a knit. And so what I did was I looked at the finished garment measurement and I said, okay, so this pattern, I have no intentions on ever making it in a woven. When I saw this, when it was released, I thought this was a knit on the front, but I believe that's definitely a woven that's on the model. But seeing that you can use knit, I figure, I know I'll never make this in a woven. It will always be a knit. So one of the things I knew, and because I was using this ITY jersey knit, that I needed to go down in size because I didn't want it to be too baggy or anything like that. And so I would have gone for, let's see, according to the bust measurements on here, it puts me at needing to cut out a size. If I'm a 45, a bust, they don't have 45, they have 46, which would have put me at a size 24 to cut this pattern out. And so because I knew I was using this more drapier jersey knit, I went all the way down to a size 20, which is a bust of 42, a waist of 34, and a hip of 44. Obviously, that is well below my body measurements, but I knew because of the drape of this fabric, it should be fine. And I think it turned out fine. I do have to make sure I have on a little body shaper on the bottom, just to make sure it doesn't, you know, it looks a little smoother down there, which was fine for this, because you all know I don't typically like wearing body shapers. I just don't. But anyway, but that worked perfectly for this, and it fit fine. The length of it, like I said, this is view A. I knew I would never do the longer versions or anything. I just cut out the pattern. I didn't bother tracing, and yeah, I like how it turned out. Now, a couple things when using the jersey knit that you can keep in mind if you decide to do that for this. Okay, I had to get my water. So there is an area in the instructions for the curved edge that it tells you to do basting stitches to kind of bring to ease it in when you're stitching it together. I didn't do that because I didn't need to, because I used knit. I knew it was stretch. And also, as Chris showed and suggested in her video, it's easier if you go ahead and definitely finish off your seams as much as you can, like the center seam here where it's brought in together. I did serge those pieces first, the edges, and then stitched it together, because you make the casing, it's a 7/8 inch wide the stitch line. And so I went ahead and serged those pieces, and again, Chris shows that as well. I serged, the whole thing is serged on the inside, and so that's what I did. I also did the same thing that Chris mentioned in her video for the ties, is that because it tells you to just stitch the ties right side together, and then you have the 2 raw edges. Well, so you don't have the raw edge that is hanging down out the bottom. You go ahead and right sides together, make a stitch at the top and all the way down, so you only have one edge that's raw, which actually gets caught up here at the top. so you would never see that raw edge. And then because you don't finish this upper edge up here, this V, until you have stitched down once you pull the string, the ties up, they stop here, you clip them in place, and then you stitch across so they don't move. So when you're drawing it up, it's this is not pulling up here or anything, and then you finish stitching down around the neckline. Now the one thing for me that I did have trouble with, and I couldn't get it fixed until, believe it, towards the end, was my tension was definitely off. You cannot tell on this because of the print and everything. I can tell because I'm looking right at it. Nobody needs to be that close, but so I did have a little bit of issues with the tension. I just made sure to do the zigzag stitch around the sleeve hem and everything, but I love the way this, there's no closures on this. So because you have the nice little V in the back, the V in the front, it lays perfectly, is not too deep or anything, and I thought the length was perfect. So overall, you guys, I absolutely love it. I love this dress. Very simple. I can see definitely making more and other knits. Like I said, I will never make this pattern in a woven. I like it in a knit. I just like the feel of it, the look of it in knit. Woven, definitely woven looks nice because that's what she has. At least to me, that's what it looks like on the front. And Chris's is beautiful. I love the colors that Chris chose for her dress. But yeah, I picked this up August 2023, so not too bad, not too shabby. Almost a month later, and I'm a year later, and I'm sewing her up. But this is dress number 6. Super duper easy. 3 pattern pieces. I say go ahead and give her a try. I should have been popping up video and pictures of me in it. I have not worn her out yet. I'll be wearing her out with some friends in a few days for early dinner and out. And so yeah, so the pictures you would have seen in video popping up is just me quickly taking pictures, so I have something to show you in the video, so you see how she looks on. So that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've been enjoying the 10-piece summer dress collection series. Let me know down below. This is dress number 6, so I only have 4 more left and quite excited about them. The next dress I'll be in the collection I'll be working on, I think maybe the Vogue dress, because our anniversary is coming up in early August, so I definitely need to have that, but we'll see. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to thumbs up this video. The next video you should see, if I schedule these right, should be my upcycle finally finished. Finally finished, and I can share all those details with you. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.